Talking about memories, yeah, we're gonna make them. Talking about rules, you know we're gonna break them. When the lights come on, everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing. Every word to every song to the girl they're taking tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah. From the floor to the ceiling, yeah, the drink that we're, the smoke that we're, the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on. Yeah, we all the same cause we thinking the same thing. We on the same page cause we sipping the same drink. Here's a little something to thank y'all for showing up. Al Dean and the boys are about to blow it up. When the lights come on and everybody's screaming, lighters in the sky, yeah, everybody's singing. Every word to every song to the girl they're taking tonight. When the lights come on, everybody's feeling a hallelujah. From the floor to the ceiling, yeah, the drink that we're the smoke that we're the party we throw, it's going all night long. When the lights come on, when the lights come on, your buzz blowing it up, it's going all night long. When the lights come on. Man says it's gonna rain. Don't worry, girl, it won't change a thing. Yeah, we still got plans tonight. We're gonna kick it, that's a given, baby, rain and shine. Leave your Sunday best at home. Be the last time you wear what you got on. Bikini top and cut off jeans. Baby girl, you know you looking mean. She said, how we gonna make it through the mud hole? Won't you think you got swampers on?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Raiders going up against the Saints. With that, we're off to the Bayou, as it's time to debut our new broadcast team for 2016. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, certainly looking forward to working with you and the rest of the crew this year as we find ourselves here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Oakland Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. And partner, a pair of teams that were sort of mirror images of each other a year ago, including in the win-loss column, both finished 7-9.
And Oakland believes they're ready to take the next step. They've been building for the last few years through the draft. They're ready to push for a playoff berth. And New Orleans, they want to get back to the playoffs. Dismal on defense last year. It's time for their offense to jump things up for them.
It's the dawn of a new era for us at EA Sports as the 2016 NFL season is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week one to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. Now the 6-year man from Alabama, it's Mark Ingram. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Ready? Hey, easy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. And the ball carrier there, Mark Ingram, in his 6th season now with the Saints.
Yet to have a 1,000-yard season, but any guy who wins the Heisman Trophy, you know the potential's always there.
Yeah, but you're right. Yet to get to 1,000. Had 769 last year in 12 games.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. This caught. Reception by Holmes. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, got the first. Well done.
Love the recognition because you can prepare for everything. You can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now you got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And a big turnover there is hit. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Carr Carr to throw on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Second down following the run.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
This one caught left side by Cooper. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Carr now on first down. And it's caught. Kobe Flainer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now the rookie from Southern Miss, it's Jalen Richard. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Second and 5. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
In the red zone this time. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To Johnson again. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there. And it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Breeze now to throw. He goes underneath to Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you've got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you? 21
yards. Well done on the return. And the Raiders will take possession. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
All right, here we go.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you describe that because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. But on that play, there was 0 space, no gain.
Yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him. Now, back in my old days, before college, I played a little bit of offense. I used to love to pitch the ball to my backs. How about that pitch right on that play?
Yeah, going right. People run to the right more than to the left, don't they, in real life and in video games?
That is true. A lot of offenses constructed to run to the right side of the line of scrimmage. Those big tackles, usually your power blockers.
It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Mark Ingram, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now to return, this is David Johnson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The New Orleans defense, we get set to watch them go. They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type of effort just continues to carry over. Because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now, will they keep that confidence? Time to find out.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. They're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Over the middle, it's Holmes. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
All right, here we go.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Holmes has got it complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Andre Holmes, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time, a 6-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On as the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On third down, Mark Ingram. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And they get 28 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Saints. And now a first down following that long gain. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Breeze now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Perry Riley in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Surveying the field. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
To throw his Carr. Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sterling Moore. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Now here's Johnson. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Holding offense.
And the defense will accept this penalty and force the offense back. From the gun, it's Carr. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Underneath for Johnson. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And not great starting field position here for the offense. Shift together here from the D-line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So we've reached halftime here on Open. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through. And we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down, here's Carr. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's third and short. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Carr going to try and throw on third down. It finds Crabtree for the completion. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Throwing now is Carr. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They do go for it. It's Carr. And that's complete to Walford. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Call it a pickup of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Every quarterback likes having a reliable target at tight end, and I think young quarterbacks especially, because they want to get the ball in their hands quickly.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Making the stop there, the rookie Sheldon Rankins. 6 yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Carr now on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Carr. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
Give him 13 on the pickup there. Good enough for an Oakland 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When Nick Fairley's on his game, he is your prototypical defensive tackle who can make disruptive plays. Great hands, really good quickness.
Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And a good quarterback. Oakland's offense now making their way back out onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and...
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Clive Walford, 57 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans, and a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flushed out right. And he's got some space here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And Carr seems to be in some pain. He's still down. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 11 on the gain there, and that'll be good for an Oakland 1st down. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
Now Cook. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing, Cook. Underneath for Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it second down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Looking to throw. And hauled in here by Rivera. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Raiders. And how about that giving us our 5th lead change of the game? It's been back and forth.
No doubt about it. And right now, they're ahead, but they can't relax at all because if we've had 5 lead changes, I'm kind of betting on a 6th.
Yeah, we might see a 6th. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? Now Breeze wants the football, and the Raiders have recovered.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this stretch.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Another pistol look here. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Now Breeze on third down. And some room to maneuver. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. A good pickup there at 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know.
That's caught inside the 20.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. Breeze to throw again. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. His shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson.
That's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Johnson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing, Cook. And threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Well, he just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? There's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly had. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
The Raiders defense getting ready. And the interception the last time, their third takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're making big-time plays. And
now Breeze lost the football. Into the end zone. Oakland Raiders touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down. Second down now after the pass completion.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And Cooks has it over the middle. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to New Orleans first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Now Breeze. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Breeze going to try and throw on third down. And Hill with it over the middle. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
False start, offense.
They send Thomas out to the right by himself. Again, it's Breeze. He's got time. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to make it second and 14.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Breeze to throw again. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, when you got a running back who's already gone over 100 yards for the game, you can bet he'll be involved on 4th and short. He's been tough for this defense to handle all game long, and he converts here to keep the drive moving.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front.
False start, offense.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught, it's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. So we witnessed Thomas's first trip to pay dirt, and I think it's going to be the first of a lot of trips to pay dirt.
was like, what the fuck? I ain't hear that shit in a long time, yo.
Niggas probably, what the fuck? I told you, lately, man, I've been to parties, I've been using my speaker. I thought, like, what the fuck, yo, now they're shaking crazy again. I don't want to buy another speaker just to fucking what you go. Hey, sucker dick. Try to catch a user on this bitch. I just got him taking him off the fucking picture. You was not getting hurt from my watch. I gotta protect all my assets. I put bum niggas like third string running backs. You can go in there. If a nigga's fast, you going back there.
I think I did put K-Ball on.
Are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long.
Come on, bro. I'm gonna get this game out the way now. I got feeling for this nigga calling him a cook. Need to get this game off the way now.
Because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board. We'll see. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Average 5 yards a carry. Alright, I ain't mad. Got 2 on 9. I ain't 1 on 9.
Keep the clock grinding.
Keep it in one.
It's going. But you got to figure now they're going to see
Nigga, Holmes is gonna lead the receiver.
scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Time for a break.
Other niggas ain't getting over it. I ain't even necessary. Sometimes you can't worry about niggas stats. Mark Cooper and them ain't doing nothing.
Yo, what's up, bro? You on the game or you out?
Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense.
Well, I was send James an invite. What Mark left?
Here's Marquette King now, as he's on to punt for Oakland.
No, okay. Yeah, because he got James is going to send it to next week.
My game almost done.
And he said he was going to try to play Mark. Before, Mark get busy and shit.
Well, I got to do it for this bad quarterback.
Yeah, just tell him
Niggas put up more than 9 points every day, B.
A long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going.
I ain't responding back to that. I don't think he heard it. Oh, yeah, all the crap.
Did they running over? Damn! Why the fuck is they out there like that? They must be migrating. They all getting ran over.
Just playing smart football.
Oh, fuck, man. You put them claws out. I ain't fucking. You don't draw blood.
He's got time in the pocket.
Why would you first time they gonna put their hands back? That's how we trying to figure out.
Oh, they trying to come back.
Yeah, as I said.
Speed things up here. He's back to throw.
Get off me. Yo.
Oh.
That's why I say they be cheating. That's why I say man be cheating. Yo, how the fuck I get the green off? He grabs my arm back. Yo, you can't do that in NFL. That's fucking whole. Did they go for game time or game winning touchdown?
Going off, yo.
Oh, the camera working? Swag. Yo. See this shit working now.
Yeah.
I told you, yo, this shit be acting crazy, yo. Nah, I trip out my little my PlayStation camera. It should be working sometimes, but then it don't be working.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
This nigga playing tight end.
Who the fuck?
That throw good for 4.
It's an engine.
Second down.
When you're playing
Come on, my basketball football.
experience and some moxie,
Oh, right.
you
That's
want
fine.
to believe
Am I else hurt?
when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
Oh, it
he
must
can hurt you down.
have been a live show.
So well, doesn't it?
He really does, and the best part about that play.
Let's go! Go! Good hit. Honey Badger makes his impact count. Let's go, honey! She be back. She back at her. Yeah, she supposed to come back soon. Right now, she ain't get surgery. She just nursing her shoulder. What you come hurt her shoulder? That's why I bet some man. No, that's actually how she banks at her. That's why Vince Man not hot. If you know, that's why she lost to Alicia Fox. That was Vince Man though, because he pissed off at her because he hurt Emma. He not really big on Emma either, but he don't like he feel like she's dangerous in the ring against for and her own self. Yeah, her song. And she kind of threw her shoulders like real hard and then turned her. She landed like that. Like this. Mama Sherry had next to her. She landed. She turned her pad like right here.
Shit, how fucking Ember Moon fucking landed. That shit was cool.
Yo, when she was like, I was like, oh my god. I thought it was a seller. I didn't know she actually was hurt. I thought they were just selling it.
I was like, oh yeah, she is.
She is.
And that nigga just kept showing that bitch.
I did like it. I ain't got a problem with it,
I don't, yo. I didn't like her bullshit ass gimmick. Oh no, I don't like her.
I like that Billy.
When she was in NXT,
Yo,
Daniel Brooks.
That was nice. That was nice. Oh my god. It took all day breaking out. I'm not, nope. I ain't got no what you call me. And I'm gonna kill the clock. What you want? Yeah. How you gonna say that I come home already and you heard my voice?
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special. Every year, week one, you had the fly over that big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back. So special.
Having football back.
This nigga can't cook. David Johnson, 134. Crap. Reception.
This nigga can't cook that more yards than fucking me.
He's my backup.
They haven't made young Chris. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring home some chicken nuggets. Nigga, been home. I'm not going to little fucking chicken nuggets.
Oh, then she said you wanted to respond.
How you gonna bring you home?
Did you come home already? Yeah. Oh, I was going to actually bring home some chicken nuggets. You heard my voice. I know you. Did you went to the bathroom? I know you heard my voice. Hell, what the fuck is up with this? 91 offense, 85 defense. I'm an 83 overall. Come on, bro. That's same with Billy's. Good.
I'm a 97 offense, 93 defense, and I'm only 86 overall.
That shit don't make sense, yo.
It don't make sense.
That shit ain't start balancing out. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm a 91 defense and I'm an 86.
Oh yeah, it takes like at least 3 games to set you in the bracket.
I don't touch this shit. Let them build up.
Well, man, you play, I was at 80.
How the fuck did you want?
Because we made them trades.
7 weeks. Oh, no, it's 8. So I'm gonna put your injury up some more, and I'll put yours up some more. That's crazy. Obviously, he didn't even get hurt.
Oh, Kofi Clean?
Yeah, sure. It's crazy, yo.
Alright.
Niggas get hit.
Fuck you getting there next week?
I know Billy got one in that blow.
They would perform better.
It was a close game. It was a close game. But back-to-back weeks. Might be a man. Everybody ready?
No, I didn't ready this, man. I'm just gonna film it.
Everybody does. Oh, he press X even.
That nigga, yo.
Everybody done.
Yeah, he should.
Get more American Nightmare.
Is that American Nightmare?
Because you start on the team.
NXT.
They probably gotta start off the He sucked. He still sucked. Yeah, NXT loved him.
They do.
But they live everybody that come back.
Even that fat guy that came back. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I my section, Billy knows that's what I'm talking about. That's my man.
Yo, why would they even bring him back?
That's what I said, yo. He's
His key is using his functions, not more.
Of course, because you got these bum ass. Yo, they should have kept what's the name on there so we can have a feud with Bobby Roode. Mr. Yeah, Alistair Black. He is. He was on the main event and shit.
Honestly, should have lost the first time.
That nigga Todd Dillon just should have been up. When his perfect 10 gimmick got real hot, he should have.
Jay Cutler, fuck.
And they should actually demote some niggas.
I'm gonna try about that.
Like, what's the who ain't really getting used? That's one. Kalisto should go back.
Fuck Kalisto.
Yeah, match of the year.
For real?
My point, I match of the year. On G movie.
What you bullshit?
That was in a what? In the tag match? In the
She was a tag team.
in the tag team match?
The tag team at the time.
It was in the tag team match?
Really, man, you better get James
It's not his
door, right?
They don't know how to book him right now.
Oh, they don't know how to book him at all.
Yeah, they cannot book him at all.
And book him at all either. Brian Cole, I don't understand that.
Nothing more.
Yeah, like I see, that's probably why.
Go.
And that means eventually they can beat up on him.
I mean,
Turn it here. They need to turn it here. They're not gonna let Coleman do anything. They lost the order. But who's on the face
ain't really getting nobody in the fucking what's the name?
Let this nigga pass every
Got shining stars and immediately changed their name.
They just ain't passing y'all 30. Just saying, yo.
He's only 23 years of age.
Yo, it's saying, yo.
He got time, bro.
Great, see? I need to trade for back on TV, though. Well, you get too much money. 49ers don't trade nobody. I'm talking about trading with the 49ers.
I get Blaine Gabbert.
I don't like him either.
Or Boyles. Blaine Boyles.
I don't want to take this shit.
Yeah, cool.
Yo, please, son.
I don't want this bitch ass anyway. Couldn't even start my life.
You undo Ross anyway. I did
Yo, stop, yo.
Steady break.
Yeah,
Hold on. He got rid of Ben.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got Ben.
Look at Ben. He got rid of Ben. You ain't gonna be able to get Ben.
Get that nigga Brock Oswald.
Mario.
Sam Bradley. You can't get Sam Bradley.
82. I know I'm not big in him.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's too much money. High price ass niggas. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no.
That's right.
Oh, you ain't bad at all. Oh, I can get Brown. Oh, you come here, boy. Bring that ass here.
Yeah, I can throw a Brown. You gave him all that to Brian.
Yeah, yo. That's what I did. They don't take 7 on picture. Out for the 4th and they won.
Yeah, he took both on 4th and 7. Yeah, I'm cutting boxes. That's why I'm
I can't do this. I need to chill. I'm multiple people.
I ain't even concentrated, bro.
Attack at 4-3.
time to change the code.
Hybrid defense. Cut this stream off and done with my game.
Oh.